We're muted right now. I'm going to come in with this as soon as this starts streaming.
Okay.
Boom. There's that. As soon as we see Adrenaline Flunky. Here it comes. I'm about to unmute us.
Welcome back to episode 4 of Adrenaline Flunky.
That was a cool sound.
That's the sound of the best part of my week right now. It has been a long, difficult, troublesome week. You ever have really bad car problems unexpectedly? Yes, we all have. That happened to me on Saturday. Thought I got the problem dealt with. I had to get a new battery. Thought I knew what was up.
Thought I knew it all.
Yep.
Ended up in juvie hall.
Wrong, fool. Wrong. No, so got it fixed. Got where I was going. Everything's cool through the weekend. Monday I drive to work. Just trying to go to lunch. You know, pick up something to eat real quick. Turn the key. Nothing. No lights. No ding. No nothing. Just totally dead car. So I'm freaking out. Luckily, I just gotten some insurance, like a responsible adult. So got my roadside assistance, got a tow. Dude came in, gave me a jump.
Who's your insurance through?
Oh, the Lizard.
Oh, okay. You pay way too much.
Yeah, right now. No, they're like, when I signed up, they're like, yeah, you don't qualify for the good driver discount because you've had the 2 suspensions in like the last, 3 years.
So technically you haven't been driving long enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's basically the takeaway. I'm like, fuck, alright, well, how much longer till I can get that applied? And she's like, well, based on your history, like, you would time back in for it in, like, by November.
So technically, by their records,
I'm
you're a
piece of
child.
shit.
You're a child new driver.
Yeah.
You're 17.
That's how it feels, dude, every time. Like, for real. Like, when I was, I remember, for me and one other driver back in 2007, just because of my driving history, I had like one ticket for riding in the commuter lane solo, and
Ooh.
yeah, dude, it was $370 a month for 2 of those with 2 cars.
What, insurance?
Yeah,
Three-
that was back then.
Why so much?
That's what I was kind of wondering, but the explanation I got at the time was just due to the fact that I didn't have like this long driving history. Neither did the other driver. And I was like, okay, well, still, that's kind of expensive considering at the time I only made like $600 every 2 weeks. You know, nobody was making that much back then.
Ouch.
So, but live and learn. But yeah, so anyways, get the car fucking over to the tow yard. Or wait, on Monday. After I could not get nothing to eat, and after a mild freak out, I managed to get it up and running. Dude, hooked up the jumper cables to the neutral on the battery, and then like to the fucking positive terminal, like on the fuse box. I ain't never seen that before. I'm like, okay, well that's kind of new because I ain't never seen anybody do that, in this situation. Usually, I thought it was the alternator. You know what I mean? Because it just wouldn't, nothing happened. But I figured it didn't charge the battery. But yeah, so I got it to the shop. Had to wait a couple of days. Dude was backed up, but managed to get it out a lot faster than I was expecting.
Speaking of alternators, today I was on a job, and so I go out and I do what's called PM, planned maintenance, oil change, look for potential problems, risks, issues.
Replace some wheels.
Yeah, but what I don't do is much repair, or much diagnosis. I more, for right now that I'm new, I'll identify the problem, not necessarily pinpoint, but if I can, I will.
Yeah.
Well, in this case, I show up to PM a machine for the first time, and the guy tells me, hey, this thing's having issues. It's just recently it started doing this. It's showing this on the dash display. So I look, and it's got a battery. The battery is lit up in the display and some other icon logo, and I don't really know exactly what's going on. I'm still fairly new. I'm just there to change the oil and look for a possible problem with the machinery, not so much, diagnose this issue. Anyway, not sure where I'm going to steer this, but I still act like I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And so I go in there and I tell the dude, yeah, I'll take a look. I'll let you know. So I open up the top of the machine, and this is why this even came up, because you were talking about alternators. The alternator on this machine, there's a belt that goes around the alternator that keeps the alternator spinning so that it alternates.
Yes.
Well, this belt was wrapped around the pulley, was wrapped around the fan,
Damn.
the fan blades, to the point where 2 of the fan blades are completely broken.
Damn.
And when you turn when you turn this thing on, the fan's not turning because there's no belt. But if it was turning, it would shake the shit out of the motor or the radiator or wherever. No, the motor, because the motor shaft is what's turning that.
Mm-hmm.
So
Beating it up.
So I was technically able to pinpoint the problem,
That's a good feeling.
Which is, I don't want to say above and beyond, but it is more than what was expected of me.
Yeah.
So what that does is, it kind of makes me look good at the company. I'm doing a little bit more than they expected, which is cool.
Like, oh shit, you figured that out? All right.
Another thing they do is, so my old job, I used to try to pull in as much labor as possible. I used to do it by, it was a numbers game.
Mm-hmm.
I should try to pull in as much labor as possible and trying to exceed what they pay me a day by 3 times. I'll try to triple what they have to pay out for me. I try to bring them in triple. That's a formula that I learned from that company. They said basically, if you could triple what you're setting out to do, then you're profitable.
That's good.
So I'm looking at that with this company the same way.
That's funny. It's funny you say that. I was kind of using a similar approach today at work, because this was a real bad week for my company at my place. And
well, I think the overall business model for all businesses, like the backbone is 35% or 33%. If you can triple what you put out, then you're a profitable business. I mean, I may be wording that shitty.
Yeah, I get you.
But those are the numbers.
Yeah.
And so one of the bits of advice that my old company gave to me when leaving, they said, if you're going to be doing service, and you're building customers and shit like that, pay attention to what you bring in so that you know your worth with the company, so that you have some ground to stand on when asking for a raise.
You definitely want to look as good as you can,
Yeah, so in this case,
under your hat's definitely going to help.
Yeah, so in this case, they bill out at what was it? Like $120 an hour. Yeah, so when I first set out on my own, I was expected to try to hit 4, 5, 6 hours.
Yeah.
I leave first day. I'm only able to bill out 3 hours. Well, fuck. So they're like, all right, it's all right. You're learning, learning curve. You got this. Yeah. At least you didn't come back with nothing.
Yeah, I mean, shit.
And then the next, so Tuesday, 4 hours. Wednesday, Wednesday, 6.5 hours.
Okay.
Today, 7.5 hours. Dude, I wasn't even working for 7.5 hours, but I was able to bill out 7.5 hours.
Well, yeah, no, I get that.
Which is super great on my end, because I come in and I'm exceeding my worth.
Hey, exactly, man.
So that shit feels good.
Exceeding expectations is always a good feeling, especially when you know that they have no choice but to recognize it.
Is it safe to say that Adrenaline Flunky is a 2-man podcast?
I mean, at this point,
I feel like that's what it is, unless you want me to fall back for some reason.
Well, I'm kind of...
If I do, then if I fall back, then you're talking to yourself.
Well, yeah, then, I don't even know what to say to that right now.
All right, so...
Got me off script right now.
You heard it here first, folks. Adrenaline Flunky is going to be undergoing some format changes real soon. It is now the Adrenaline Flunkies. Which is cool, though. Which is cool. I mean, I'm here anyway. I could easily just mute my mic.
And he's gone. No, it's actually just knowing somebody is like here to be a backboard. I think that's like just 90% of it. You know, it's just fucking having a good back and forth.
Well, it's a lot easier to bounce your ideas off of somebody.
Yeah, easier to segue into something.
Otherwise, your
Otherwise,
ideas.
I'm gonna be like, yeah. So I was petting this cat the other day, and it scratched me, and it made me feel bad about myself.
How's Tyler?
Actually, he's been pretty quiet. I've only seen him 2 times since the second episode.
And your run-ins with him, are they run-ins, or is he same old routine? He's still coming by?
He saw me coming back in the house because he checks the mail around the same time I do typically, and like usually we're a couple minutes apart. But he just happens to see me on the way up. Dude fucking like follows me to the door. Like he was heading to the mailbox. He turns around, follows me to my door. I'm like, all right, dude, go check your mail. And he's like, okay, check the mail, 5 o'clock. All right, buddy. And it's been pretty low key, but I still hear weird shit coming out of his apartment, man. He's got a new caretaker. She's
weird shit coming. I didn't hear that
just
part.
weird noises. You know what I mean?
Like special people noises.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely some of that, but it's just like more like zombie type sound.
Oh
dude,
shit!
Like, the homie's got some bass in his voice for a little dude,
So,
but he also likes to make like little kid noises. He's like, you know, just fucking. They're not words; they're just fucking vowel sounds and shit. But
I ignore my girlfriend when she starts making noises like that.
oh, I've been doing that.
I'm just kidding. No, no, my girlfriend doesn't make noises like that, dude. She makes manly ass noises. She's like,
yeah. Dude, when my old lady was drinking and shit, she would wake up and like she would have, the morning after and shit, because we'd all be up like smoking, drinking like fucking way too long.
Mm-hmm.
She'd wake up sounding like, that dude in Independence Day? He's got the really scratchy voice, Harvey Fierstein. It's like, hey, come on, you gotta get into the car, we gotta go. Like he always sounded like he'd been.
This is on Independence Day with Will Smith?
Yeah.
Shit, I don't remember that character.
Yeah, dude, you gotta check it out.
Check it out.
Dude, like, I don't know, he just got that voice. Like, I think he played the gay brother in Mrs. Doubtfire, the one who helped him make up the makeup.
Oh, yeah, that guy. I don't remember him on there. I remember him on Mrs. Doubtfire.
I think he worked at the quote cable company with Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, I don't remember, but I remember him on Mrs. Doubtfire. He was Uncle Frank and Aunt Jack. Remember?
That I don't remember.
So when Mrs. Doubtfire gets caught up finally by his kids, they're like, "Who did this to you?" He's Uncle Frank and Aunt Jack.
Gone too soon.
I think he's Aunt Jack.
Yeah, that's all bad, bro.
Because they were both the lady, actually. Do you remember?
Yeah, at one point, there was some kind of, that's how he figured, came up with the plan, right? Like, his brother had, the whole,
remember they tried to,
for it.
well, because his brother was, a makeup special effects dude, and, he fucking,
I don't care. That shit was, it's cool. Vodka Red Bulls.
Vodka balls.
Oh yeah, so
this might be a little tastier. So this package right here, that we have here,
exposition,
was a birthday gift from my girlfriend's mother, and she says though she does not support drinking at all, she supports the podcast, and being that it's a drinking podcast,
well, that's cool.
Give us some material, some content.
Hey, big thank you.
Yes, big thank you to May.
May. Nice. My niece is having a kid. She's thinking about May for the middle name. It's a good name. We had a great aunt. That was like her second middle name.
This vodka's a lot smoother.
Oh yeah, dude, we forgot. This podcast is brought to you today by
Anchor and 12-Pack Media.
Totally forgot that.
They know.
Like 10 minutes.
They know. It says it right there on the top of the screen, 12-Pack Media. And as far as Anchor, if I'm not mistaken, on Spotify, when you pull it up, there's an Anchor logo.
For real?
Yeah.
I don't. I honestly don't go through Spotify. I find it on all kinds of places. I do go through Spotify through the link. Like when you post the link on through social media. But
where do you listen to your podcasts?
I use Stitcher.
Stitcher, huh?
Yeah,
it's on Stitcher.
It's old, but I actually haven't even tried to look it up on Stitcher. I didn't think it would find its way there.
We're on Stitcher, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Anchor, obviously, and some other ones. Spotify. Did I say that already?
Yeah. I'm
We're on Spotify and Spotify.
It sounds clean as hell on Spotify.
Oh yeah.
So does that HD. Yeah. Some of that HD Red Bull.
Hot damn.
Yeah.
Hot diggity dog.
So yeah, we can't play it, but I can talk about it. There's this. It's I don't even know what kind of genre to call it, but it's this band, and I would say it's like hip hop, heavy metal, dubstep. But the band is called Buried Alive. You know, buried like a bunch of fruit.
BERRIED.
Yeah, alive.
Buried.
Yeah, and like all their song tracks, they're like fucking like fruit and like edible like fruit puns. It's just like there's one. Damn it.
Didn't you send me a link to them?
I did.
Where'd you send it to me, on Messenger?
Yeah. See if I can pull that shit up. It's nuts. But yeah, the guy is fucking. They're a guitarist, dude. He plays. I don't even know what the fuck to call it. You probably get away with 15 seconds.
Where'd you send it to me at? Because it's not on my Messenger.
Yeah, I'm looking. Fuck it.
Buried?
Who it is? It's Matt.
Buried Alive. Blood Orange Guitar?
Yeah, Blood Orange.
Illuminati?
Yeah.
Which one do you want to hear?
And then they got Fig Saw. What was the first one?
Custom Jalapeno.
Oh yeah, Jalapeno.
Jalapeno. First one was Blood Orange Guitar Playthrough.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. Well, actually, that one you might be able to get away with.
I'll play it.
If it's not the
fuck.
original.
This motherfucking 12-pack media, nigga. We don't give a shit. On my mama, though.
The views expressed on this podcast are not necessarily those of the...
You can tell the vodka's kicking.
Getting a little brave.
Was it you that or it was Bobby? I was like, man, when I started drinking, I turned to Pimp C. Let me see the booty hole. Damn, bitch. All right, let me see.
Dude, it's like, it's some of the weirdest shit.
That's not them. That was me.
Yeah.
That's the intro of their song.
That's that quarantine beatboxing right there.
So when I'm trying to pull up the shit, it's just a bunch of a dude playing the guitar.
Yeah, that's pretty much the main.
What about Fruit Punch vocal audio stream?
That I don't know.
I'm gonna find out. We'll both know. Here we go. Here we go, dude. Ooh, I'm glad I have it on mute so we can ditch the commercials.
Oh snap!
Here we go.
Here we go. Uh-oh.
Oh, shit. What a motherfucking problem. We're going to get in the song. Motherfucking problem. Bitch, you got a motherfucking problem.
Yeah, it's a little... You hear that weird guitar shit?
That's guitar?
Yeah, dude. Go ahead and kill it. Go ahead and kill it. This guy...
That's a guitar
yeah, all that weird shit, all those crazy sounds, that is one dude, one guitar, and he's got the craziest guitar rig that I've seen in a cool minute.
Is it homemade?
Dude, he plays an 8-string guitar. He's got like 2 kill switches in it. And he knows how to tap. He can sweep. He's got all kinds. Like his technique is crazy. Just watching him play, and like it looks hella natural. Like he's playing super comfortable. It's some difficult shit, but
I'm about to watch
I still can't fucking wrap my head around.
There's a video here called Fuego. Have you watched Fuego?
Probably.
You sound like you watched them all.
Oh yeah, watch this shit. Yeah, dude, he's doing pick scrapes.
Oh man, for those of you guys on YouTube, unfortunately you can't see this right now, but
this is insane.
You gotta check this out. Look up Buried Alive, Berried Alive. Yeah. We're watching a video called Fuego.
It's insane.
And it's crazy that this is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, right? I've never heard anything like that before. That is...
Oh, it's two different people.
Well, you got a bass player.
Oh, okay. But the real dude is that dude.
Yeah.
They look gay. I mean, they look like
the whole fruit theme. Like, it's crazy because they make a lot of merch, dude.
They make merch?
Yeah, dude. Like all their clothes and shit. That's their shit. They got their own clothing line. They got masks. They got hoodies.
Speaking of merch, dude, I seen a TikTok today that showed this chick who came across this page called she says her friend Ben is a part of a Facebook group, I think, called the Council of Bens. Hey, and you know, it's everybody named Ben that's involved. That's a member, and they got merch. This is a TikTok video I saw.
Damn.
I'm thinking about making the fucking Council of Ricks, dog. There's a shit ton of Ricks, fool. And I'll use Rick and Morty's Rick as the thumbnail, like the mascot.
You gotta be careful with that.
I'll do something to make it me, to make it not theirs. I'll change all the colors. He'll be Mexican, dude.
Dude, instead of being...
He is Mexican. His last name is Sanchez.
Instead of being a bunch of Ricks, it's a bunch of fucking, what is it, a Council of Richards?
Dicks. Council of Dicks. That's not lit.
Damn.
I saw
something was off.
I saw the little edge of it.
Damn it.
Hey, dude, shout out to our one viewer right now, our one live viewer. Hey, you're the real MVP up in this bitch.
For real, putting up with this bullshit. Thank you for coming.
Hey, if this is you, send an email to Fridays12pack@gmail.com with who you are and a place to send something for you.
Yeah, we'll get you a mask or something.
Yeah, we definitely got some masks. We'll get you an adrenaline Flunky mask.
Dude, those came out dope.
This is the funniest thing, dude. Last episode when I was with Bobby, I said something about something I like, and I was like, I like, and I felt like I was about to go, I like big butts, and I cannot lie. No, but I like the the adrenaline Flunky masks.
Yeah, that's came out clean, dude.
I like the 12-pack. Fridays 12-pack masks, but I don't know, something about the way that yellow and the font and the way it pops on the black.
Yeah, that and just the look of the material. Like, you could actually see, like, the weave in it. It just fit, dude.
That material, that mask, the whole material and all that mask, that shit saved my ass. I had a buddy who needed 40 masks, and before Stitches and Riches was making masks by hand, right here, yeah.
There it is.
Stitches and Riches was making masks by hand, and that shit... I mean, granted, it's a lot easier to make 20 than it is to make 2.
Yeah.
It is because...
Once you get in the rhythm.
Well, that's what it is. It's steps. So if you're making 2 masks, I'm cutting out 4 pieces of fabric, and I'm sewing 2 together, sewing the other 2 together, and then sewing those 2 pairs of 2 together, where if I'm doing 20 of them in a straight line, sew 2 together, 20 times, and then sew those 2 together 20 times, boom, 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 and then join everything together after that.
How long does it take you per mask?
If I'm making 20 masks, I could whip up 20 masks in about 2 hours. 3 hours to be safe. If I'm making 2 masks, I can make 2 masks in about 45 minutes.
Shit, I gotta learn the process, dude.
Dude, if you're ever down to learn the process, I will show you the process, and you can become a part of Stitches and Riches, and we can get paid.
Okay.
Because my biggest hang-up is being able to meet the demand. But...
Hey, dude, I'll teach my kids how to do it, man. There we go.
Yeah, it doesn't work. I got a kid, and he don't give a shit. And if they don't give a shit about what you're trying to do...
My oldest ever wants to play Fortnite again.
You gotta know what a Fortnite is.
Yeah, I know. I keep asking him. He's like, it's a game. I'm like, no.
No. Tell him what's a Fortnite.
Yeah, exactly. What is a Fortnite?
And tell him it's a farming term. There's your clue. Does he Google? Does he have a phone?
He has access to...
Does he have a tablet?
Yeah, I mean, if he wants to ask anything a question, he's got access to it.
So,
as long as it's within reason.
yeah. So tell him, find out what a fortnight is. Tell him what a fortnight is.
Oh, you know what this fool pulled me? He likes to pull on me every now and then.
What?
Hey, Dad. What, fool? Hey, I want to say something, but I have to say a swear.
Oh hell yeah, that's tight. Those are fun.
All right. What is it? Is it a big swear? Is it the F word? No. It's not that. All right. Because he already told me his favorite word is motherfucker. Like, I was like, what's your favorite swear? Looking around, making sure his mom's not there. I'm like, come on, dude, you can tell me. Looking down at the ground, he looks up at me and like, motherfucker. waiting to get smacked. I'm like, nah, it's okay, dude. It's free pass.
Did you ever watch the Burt Kreischer stand-up where him and his daughter established the code word for somebody picking them up other than their parents as motherfucker?
No, I did not.
He said, he goes, yeah, we'll send you to school, and if somebody has to pick you up other than me or your mom, the code word is, and they said, like, the name of their cat or the name of their dog. Yeah. And she's like, nah, it has to be something better. He's like, the name of our street? She's like, they'll know that. It's our street we live on. Yeah. He's like, all right, well, what do you have in mind? She's like, motherfucker.
Waiting for my kid to pull that. But, yeah, so he is, so I have to say a swear. I'm like, all right, it's not a big one. All right, let's see. Like, Dad, with great power comes big booty bitches. Just fucking totally straight deadpan,
he ain't
like he
lying.
did the head roll. I'm like,
he ain't lying.
Shit's on bastard's onto something. Proud of you, kid.
I'm trying to get my kid to cuss forever, dude.
Dude, like I don't want him to do it because he does it at the wrong time. He does it in perfect context. Like he knows when and how to say it and what to emphasize when you say it. But the problem is he's teaching his little brother. I can't be having that. I mean, like, you got this little brute, like, cute ass kid walking up. The fuck you looking at? Like, dude, you can't be talking like that. Like, I don't want to spank you, but you can't be talking like that. And then I look over at the big one. It's like, I could fucking hit you. You know what I mean?
How old's your oldest?
8.
Oh, you got some time.
Yeah, I know. But yeah. So, and he's teaching the little one this behavior. I've already said it before on the show, but I can't be putting up with that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Wakes up in the middle of the night. He's like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna grab my mom's phone or my tablet or my fucking my Switch." Come on, bro. Like,
hey, your boy's got a Switch?
He got some cool ass cousins. Is what he got. He got some older cousins in Merced. Like they just hooked him up. Like they had heard that he wanted one, and they had one on hand. They're just like, here you go.
Your brother ain't got no babies either, huh?
My little brother John, not his own. Looks like he's gonna be marrying into 3.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah. So trying to wrap my head around that one, little bro. But
how old is he now?
He is. I'm 36. He's 35.
Oh, he's only a year younger than you?
Yeah, we're Irish twins, dude. We're a year and 2 days apart.
So how old were we when he recorded his laugh? Because I thought that he was 17.
He was a minor.
So
for public record.
So then you had to have been 18, and I had to. What? How old are you now?
Yeah, I was 18, and because you didn't turn 19 like a month and a half into.
How old are you now?
I'm 36.
Yeah. So yeah, that sounds about right then.
I hate it. Just sounds so weird saying it out loud, dude. Because I feel like I don't know anything more than I did when I was 18. Fool.
Just turned 38, 38.
Shit.
38.
I'm turning 37 this year. Shit.
You're old as fuck, dog.
I'm just dying one gray ball hair at a time.
Hey, so check this out. You were talking about your son cussing and trying to squeeze in a cuss.
Oh, yeah.
I've been trying to get Rick to cuss forever, dude. I have this recording that Rick and I worked on. He and I made a beat together.
Wait, I think I remember seeing that one.
So I'm going to play it for you, and I'm going to show you where I tried to get him to cuss. So check this out. Wait, that's not it.
Nope.
Hold on. This is 9 years ago, so check this out. I had him hit the keys, and then I just hit quantize. So that's how we got the tones. But I threw the drums on to make it make sense. Oh, yeah. You know what sucks, dude? Is he don't want to do any of this no more. Back then he was with the shit, dude. Now he's like,
dude, I remember there was some videos of you in a session with somebody, and he's the one.
He's wondering, yeah.
Yeah, he was working the rig while fucking dude's in there spitting and shit.
What? I tell him. Where's it? And he's still like that. He still loves everything so much, dog.
Jesus.
Oh, come on, dog. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, dog.
I don't want to hear about Auntie Grandma.
Come on, dog. Give me the other part.
Nah.
Okay, well, I'm not going to sit here and try to find and make you guys hear it. But anyway, there's a part where I go, say, shit. And he's all, no. He got all mad.
He fucking storms out of the booth. I can't believe this bullshit.
He's I came here to do a good track. And you
about
hit
how
me
much
with
I
this
love
bullshit. I'm trying to come up here and love you so much, dog.
Yeah.
And you hit me with this bullshit trying to get me to cuss.
I didn't sign up for this.
Shit. I'm gone.
I wanted my
Peace.
juice box. I wanted my Cheez-Its. And I wanted to get the fuck out.
Dude, you know how my kid became a gamer?
I
I remember when I cracked open Pandora's box.
started taking computers apart. Over
No. So there was a night that Rick and I, way back when, I was making bad choices, but I was doing really good.
Yeah.
I was doing real good at the bad choices I was making.
Yeah.
So I remember I headed over to to a friend of mine's house to discuss some music stuff, and their son had what game console was it? Was it no? It wasn't a 360 because the 360 didn't exist yet. They had a Wii.
Oh, yeah.
No, yeah, they had a Wii.
Never really got down with the Wii.
So check this out. What was it, Rick? Lego Batman?
Yeah, Lego Batman.
Okay, so they had a Wii, and we're over at the crib. I'm over here discussing business while little Rick and the other kid is playing a video game. Dude, we're at the other kid's house. So the other kid is playing the game, and you know how it goes when there's only one controller or it's a one-player game. When you die, it's my turn.
Yeah.
Dude, the kid kept dying and not passing the sticks. Being that being that this kid is king of his castle.
Yeah, you can't really.
I can't really flex on him or start enforcing or imposing my own shit.
Yeah. So it's a tough one.
And mom
Takes a power move to do that.
and mom's not stepping in at all. And it's whatever, no big deal. So we get it's approaching time to take off. We're wrapping up the night. The kid never passed the controller.
Shit.
The whole fucking time Rick was waiting patiently, very polite, not pushy, just waiting for his turn.
Yeah, that's a dick move.
Never got his turn. We had to leave. I don't know, dude, as a dad, something about that really just like ate at me.
Yeah, like,
a lot.
You feel like they did it to you.
No, I didn't so much. Well, I didn't feel like that, but it was more like,
It was the expectation.
fuck that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we don't go wanting shit, not getting it.
Yeah.
So
I want my turn, motherfucker.
So I had happened to have a PS3 tucked away that I just don't play.
Nice.
So I pulled it out and I'm like, yo, check this out, Rick.
There
I
you
got this. Enjoy it. And then we ordered that Lego Batman game on Amazon or online or something and waited for it to come in the mail. There's a Facebook post about it or Instagram or something. So this game comes, he starts playing, gets really into it. I start decorating his bedroom like a gamer kid. He's
Shit.
4.
So you just started the whole.
I did this to him.
Put him on top of the hill and pushed him down.
I did this.
Snowballed.
I introduced him to it, but I feel like he'd have found it on his own either way,
Oh, for sure.
and would have dove in like he did. For one, because all kids, this is their era. This is what's happening.
Yeah.
Also, his uncle Brian is a gamer, and ever since I've known him, he's been well, I don't know about now because he's a working man, but when I met him, when I knew him,
he was more about the fucking.
He was a serious gamer, but a computer gamer. No game console, all computer. Yeah. And he did his thing, and
that's
he's
a bit
really
different.
He lived that shit, and I see it in my boy.
Well, no, I can tell. My son wants to get onto PC gaming and everything. I'm like, dude, it's a whole different thing.
Rick, how
like
expensive?
Console gaming.
How expensive is PC gaming?
Gaming on PC maybe.
Come talk towards the mic, closer to the mic.
Right. So PC games are more expensive, but
I mean, I'm talking about the console. Like when you're talking about a game console, the game console comes with all the good shit that's gonna run the games that are meant for it.
As far as building a gaming computer and everything, that is.
Yeah.
There's the rub.
Yeah, you're talking about $1,000 unless you know somebody.
Yeah.
Like that can build it.
Yeah, and that's just.
And we knew somebody.
In some cases, that's just scratching the surface of you really know what you're doing.
Dude, my kid's computer.
That stuff.
Shitting on mine. To the point where I asked him when he got his computer.
We'll talk.
I go, dude, because it was a gift for his birthday. I go, dude, birthday, right? Birthday or Christmas? Birthday. I go, do you know how old I was when I got a computer that good?
You were.
He goes, how old? I go, still don't got one. I was this old. I was today years old when I got a computer this good for you.
No, that's how it goes.
You know how it is as a dad, though. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Dude.
I'll go broke investing in my kids' fucking passions. As long as they're legit.
Yeah, as long as
I don't
they're
feel like
really
it's a waste
into
of
it.
money.
Yeah, as long as they're into it and they're proving that they're into it and they're going to do something with it, like that's the best part. Like I've been waiting for one of my kids to pick up one of my guitars for years.
It's never going to happen, dog.
They don't even like rock. Like they only like the fucking they associate rock music with scary shit, like horror movies.
Dude, I've been
Sonic EXE, weird fucking shit.
For years, I've been trying to bait my kid into being into music, dude. He loves the same kind of music as me. We both dig the same genre, the same artists. We're both very into them. I hear that shit and I'm like, how can I do that? But I feel like that's just my personality. Everything that I like, I try to find out how I can do that.
Yeah. Well,
I think whether it's a food I like, or if I've gone to a restaurant and I ate something, I'm like, how can I do this at home and have this more often for cheaper? Or anything.
Yeah, just being able to fucking find it and insert yourself into that situation, or get it in, in front of you, or be a part of something like that. Just being able to fucking.
I'm gonna make a shirt.
Do that and go and fucking do it, like for sure.
I'm gonna have a T-shirt. I'm gonna do a T-shirt that says I could probably make that.
Yeah.
Or I could probably do that, dude. Because I feel like that's my famous catchphrase, at least in this house, in this household.
I could probably do that. No.
Yeah,
sense.
everything like fish and chips. Rick, do you like my fish and chips?
It's great.
Okay, so my fish and chips came about because I went to a fish and chips restaurant and spent $30 to feed 2 people.
Yeah.
I was like, yo,
fuck that.
Tilapia is fucking. It's $2. It's 2 pounds for $1.
Yeah.
At this place that I go. So, granted, when you go to a fish and chips place, it's probably bass.
Yeah.
But
bass
fuck that.
Some kind of
to me, bass.
Fish.
To me, bass. It's whitefish. Yes. To me, bass. It's too mushy. It's too squishy. Like when I eat it, the texture, it's not firm enough. I like tilapia because I
like
cook
mahi mahi, man. Like it's a soft, but like it can be.
Is mahi mahi like ahi? Ahi's like that sushi shit.
No, the texture is a bit different between the two. Like,
mahi mahi,
at
you
least
cook
with
it.
The sushi, yeah. With mahi mahi, you cook it like you would cook it like you would normal fish and chips.
Is it a tuna or is it just a type of fish?
It's just a type of fish.
Okay, ahi's a tuna.
That's a big motherfucker.
Ahi's a big tuna too.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is it? Bluefin or yellowfin? Yellowfin. Bluefin? Yellowfin.
Dude, I ain't a game warden. I have no fucking idea.
Okay. Okay. Well, there's a tuna that's it's a huge tuna fish, and it's either yellowfin. I want to say it's yellowfin.
Oh, yeah, big 800-pound tuna. Come on.
Yeah, and it's like a yellowfin or a bluefin. I forgot what the name of it is, but anyway,
Bluefin would be tuna for sure.
Okay, then it's bluefin. So when I worked at a gas station, this old dude who would come in, he's a regular. He'd shoot the shit with us. Real cool dude. He came in one day and he told us that he was going on a fishing trip with his buddies, where they paid X amount of dollars to meet up on a boat in Mexico, where they pick you up on this boat and they take you so many miles out to sea, away, where he said you can't see shore in all directions around you.
Yeah,
all
you
full
just go
circle,
fishing?
you can't see any land. And it's a week there. It's a week-long fishing trip. I don't know if they're on the boat for a
I
week.
couldn't do it for a week.
I don't know if it's a week-long fishing trip, but overall, the whole process is a week-long.
Okay.
So they're definitely on the water for a couple days. Well, they caught, I want to say it was an 800-pound, but I might be wrong. But it was huge enough for the dude to come into my gas station where I worked and bless me with a fat fucking slab of this tuna.
Damn.
And he was like, you don't need to do nothing to it. Just cut a slab off of it. If you have access to wasabi and some soy sauce, hit a little bit, and just eat the tuna by itself. It's fire. Like, all right, for sure. Well, I did try it. It was great, but I wanted to step it up. So what I did was I cooked some sushi rice, and I got some imitation crab and cut up some cucumber and avocado and brought it into the gas station the next day. And me and the two people that I was there with.
Gas station sushi, you guys heard it here.
Hey, so I kept the shit in the walk-in cooler, so it was cold the whole time. And I would just go I set up a little station I brought a cutting board, and I would go into that walk-in and bust out a couple of California rolls and come out with a plate, dude, and we'd be eating California rolls during the day at the
How'd
gas
you make
station.
the wraps though? Like you had the seaweed and everything?
I keep seaweed sheets.
That's not something I would have expected.
Okay, so check this out. I'm gonna step away from the microphone real quick because I'm gonna show you something.
Jesus.
Let me show you how I roll. Watch.
Raiding Rick's kitchen. Jeez. So yeah, this stuff's kind of.
This is how much of a sushi regular I am. Yeah, right? That quick. I'm back already. This is how much of a sushi regular I am.
What the fuck is that? He's got a fucking binder.
I've got the
seaweed.
This is seaweed sheets, right? The whole sheet.
Damn.
And fresh from the butcher, from the seafood department.
One's a little outdated.
What's the date on it?
August 2020.
I'll still use it. I don't give a shit.
We ain't kosher.
Fresh from the butcher. Imitation crab.
Yeah.
It's nothing fancy, but that's for the poke bowl.
Oh, nice.
Boom.
Got a whole menu.
And where does it say what the fuck this is on the package? Right here.
Shite. I
It
can't
says
fucking
shite.
read that. Dude, it's dark and I need glasses.
It says ahi. It says ahi.
Ahi.
Aha! Ahi!
Aha.
No, so this is the poke tuna.
Okay.
That's what I call it. And every time I call it poke tuna, he's like, what? I go, yeah, let me get that poke tuna. You ever fuck with poke tuna?
It's been a minute. I don't eat a lot of tuna, actually, now that I think about it.
Well,
Every now and then, like...
you're talking tuna sandwich tuna.
Yeah, shit like that. But, like, I've had...
Take a piece, try it.
I'm good.
You good, really?
Yeah, I'm good.
Do you not like tuna? Or you just not feeling like trying nothing right now?
It's not my favorite shit.
Okay.
Like, I gotta be in the right place for it.
Well,
That's something I can spring up.
so fire. I'm in the right place for it right now, dog, because this shit tastes so good. I don't know, dude. Something about the ahi tuna. I feel like now it's seasoned and it's marinade. It's in a marinade or some oil or some shit. But
All flavored up.
I feel like by itself, it's got good flavor. My girl feels like a texture of this is equivalent to filet mignon steak, the way that she likes it.
Well, I don't know, man. Redfish. Redfish. It's not really a thing. Like, my grandma used to make these salmon patties. And I was cool with those, but even that was like a little much of a stretch for me.
You know, for me, salmon, it's hit and miss. Like, you gotta really be good at cooking salmon. And I like my salmon a little overcooked. I'd rather have it overcooked, dry, and flaky
and know where it's at. And
than undercooked and mushy and
yeah,
wet.
and not understand the texture. That shit. Yeah, dude. Like certain textures kind of weird me out. But then again, I'm a weirdo, so that makes sense. But we're gonna do intermittently. We're gonna stick and move with an IQ test here, just to see.
Oh, you want to check out this IQ test?
What pops up after I've had 3 drinks?
Are you at 3 or you want to go for another one before you go? You're at 2? Okay, so we'll kill some time until we get into your test.
Alright. I'm probably good though.
Good at what?
Oh, good for good to attempt this test here. Because I have a feeling like as it progresses, my answers are going to get more based on what I think is funnier in regards to whatever the question is.
So it's a multi-choice.
Well, I would hope so.
And I read the first question.
But first off, what kind of IQ test is this? Like, what's the website? Like, is this like Forbes? Is this this dude's an idiot.com? Like,
No, this is from The Sun.
The Sun, the tabloid, The Sun.
I don't know. It just I think so.
What's the headline on it on the current page there?
10 products to give your body a boost this spring. That thinking, feeling. Okay, so this is where we're at. The 10 question IQ test. How do you compare to the nation?
Okay. All right.
Well, since we're here,
Let's do it.
all right.
Fuck it. Let's do it. Here we are.
Let me bring it up over here on the dust blur. What?
This podcast is brought to you by Anchor and 12 Pack Media.
All right, so question 1. Which one of the 4 makes the best comparison? Milk is to glass as letter is to stamp, pen, envelope, or mail.
Oh,
Can you see that from there?
not really. But stamp, pen, envelope, or mail. Milk is to glass as. What did that say?
I got my answer, but this is for you to take.
Alright.
This is 20 questions. You better hurry the fuck up, dude. We're going to be at this for a long time.
Milk is to glass as letter is to envelope.
That would have been my choice, too. All right. How do we go to the next one? Okay. Which of the following can be arranged in a 5-letter English word?
Oh shit.
Oh,
I
shit.
see that. Oh, there we go. Whoa.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. I would say the second one.
Second one?
Yeah.
What's the word?
Rails. So they each had a bunch of different letters. It doesn't matter what they were.
Which number best completes the analogy? Oh, fuck.
Fuck. 8. What is that?
You know the answer to this?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Dude.
It's easy.
Oh, I got it.
So-
Yeah, I got it. You don't.
I do not.
Do you want me to zoom into the numbers? Can you see them?
That's basically an analogy. For it's 10.
Remember, there's 20 of these questions, so you gotta be faster, dude.
Alright. Fuck it, I'll say 7.
No, that's
No.
wrong.
And that's a random guess.
5. 8 to 4. 4 is to 8 as 5 is to 10.
Because
It's half.
4 is 1/2 of 8.
Hey, dude, we don't need a 13-year-old correct. Get out of here, fool. Find the answer that best completes the analogy. Book is to reading as fork is to
Eating.
Eating? Is that what we're going to go with?
Book is to reading.
Fork is to
fork
read.
is to eating. Yeah.
Book, reading, fork,
What is that?
eating.
Stirring, forking, scraping.
We'll go with, you got it.
Yeah. Come on.
Which of the following words is closest in meaning to apprehensive?
Okay. Foolish, anxious, thorough, comprehensive, and distraught. I'm gonna say anxious.
Yeah, same here. We're smart.
Getting there. Find 2 words, one from each group, that are the closest in meaning. Group A, talkative, job, ecstatic. Group B, angry, wind, loquacious.
What the fuck does loquacious mean?
Loquacious. Dude, I met loquacious one time.
Dude, I used to fuck loquacious back in high school, dog.
And loquacious was a dude.
Man, look. What?
You didn't know that?
I knew that something was strange about loquacious, dude.
Something a little extra bumping against your leg.
You know, I thought
Got
that
weird.
was, I thought that was a roll of quarters. Man, I
Good
gotta
for
call.
them.
Man, I gotta call loquacious, dog. What the fuck, fool?
Alright. Group B, angry, wind, loquacious. Alright, so Group A, talkative, job, ecstatic. Group B, angry, wind, loquacious. Talkative and wind, job and angry. Talkative and loquacious.
I'll be honest
ecstatic
with you. I
and
don't even
angry.
understand the question.
You know what, fool? I'm just gonna take a guess. Find 2 words, one from each group, that are closest in meaning. So,
One from each
talkative
group.
and wind. Talkative and loquacious.
Job and angry.
Job and angry, I could totally see how those would go together.
Want to go
The
job and
closest
angry?
in meaning, but
Doesn't make sense.
I'd say talkative and wind.
Talkative and wind. You've been talkative and winding in out of the mic this whole time,
Yeah,
dude.
no, I can't read it from over here, dog.
All right, I'll just tell me to zoom in. Wrong answer. Talkative and loquacious.
Fuck.
Fucking loquacious.
Fuck
Fucking
loquacious.
dude, bitch.
And your fucking quarter rolls.
The price of a car was cut 20% for sale.
Good
By
shit.
what percent must the discounted item be increased to again sell the car at the original price? 20%?
20? Yeah, it's right there. 40.
What? 25. I'll go back and check it later. Later. Why did I say it like that? Why did I say it like that?
I don't know. I think you're
Shout out to the vodka. Man, shout out to May for the birthday gift, dog. Shit. Okay.
Thanks, May.
2 people can make 2 bicycles in 2 hours. How many people are needed to make 12 bicycles in 6 hours? 6? No.
Oh, no.
3? To make 12 bicycles. 2 bicycles.
4.
Oh, yeah, 4. 4. 4.
James, 12 years old, is 3 times as old as his brother. How old will James be when he is twice as old as his brother?
He's 3 times older than his brother. He'd be 8. No, shit, that's not even an option.
James, 12 years old, is 3 times as old as his brother. How old will James be when he is twice as old as his brother?
16. No, he's 12. He's 3 times older than his brother. How old will James be when he's twice as old as his brother? So he's 12. I want to say 16.
He already is. He already is 12.
12's not an answer.
What?
Fuck, this is a confusing one.
Fuck!
James,
Suck it,
12 years
Matt.
old, is 3 times as old as his brother, which means his brother's 4. How old will James be when he's twice as old as his brother? So it's 4. How many years older?
James, 12, is 3 times old as his brother.
So he's 8 years older than his brother. Fuck that! I'm lost.
Yeah, dog.
It's too many layers to the question for me to figure it out right now, dude. Fuck.
Alright, so what's 12 divided by 3?
4.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
So, how old will
I think-
be when he's
Hey,
twice as old as brother?
4 only goes into 16.
Alright,
16?
so...
This is your questionnaire, not mine. I
Damn.
would pick 16.
I'm gonna say 24 if it's on there.
It's not.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, 16 is the only formula that fits.
Shit.
He's 8 years older than his brother. When he's twice as old as his brother.
Yeah, we'll go with 16.
That's
Fuck
the
it.
right answer.
Cocksucker.
I won.
Yeah, you won that one.
I'm a genius, dude.
You're a dick.
Some months have 31 days. How many have 28?
One, yeah.
And I know that because I was born in February.
February?
February.
February? What?
Why did I get the wrong answer? What is
the
it?
wrong one?
Did I pick the wrong one? 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10. You're bang on average for intelligence. You're in the top 50%. That's that.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
That was a group effort too.
Hey, luckily we're not here to impress the Sun newspaper.
Yeah.
The Sun.
Yep, the tabloids.
All right.
Yep.
That was good.
For some reason, Jerry's sitting there grinning with a cigar.
And that's cool.
Man.
That was good.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. Hey, dude, you're a genius, bro.
Hey, you know what? I'm just glad to be alive. I'm just glad everything's working out. So, how good? How long has it been since you really found a new song, new band, or anything that you were just like, holy shit, that's pretty good?
That's a good question.
Because I haven't had that in a cool minute. Like I've found some old shit that I listened to, and it's like, oh wow, that's actually fuck, I forgot about that. But I haven't found anything really new that's come out other than that fucking Buried Alive shit that was like, what the fuck? Just because that was interesting to me. Like, I've heard the tracks without all the screaming and shit, and the guitar stuff is like some Halloween fucking...
So you and Buried Alive is like me with Ronald Jenkins back in 2013, I'd say. You remember Ronald Jenkins?
The name sounds very familiar.
I purchased his album. I haven't heard anything from him recently. I also haven't checked out his YouTube, but I remember back in 2011-ish, 2013-ish, Ronald Jenkins was a YouTuber before they were called YouTubers, who would make beats with FL Studio and his MIDI keyboard. Want me to show you? Or is that what you're pointing at?
Window disappeared.
Did it?
Oh shit.
Either way, we're good. Ronald Jenkins, what was I saying? Oh,
You were on the shit.
yeah, Ronald Jenkins was tight, and he would make shit live, and his thing was he would play along with the instrumental, and it would sound really tight. He was really dope live. It was very energetic key work. I don't know what I'm saying right now. I mean, I know what I'm trying to say, but I don't know what's coming out of my mouth. But yeah, he would play the shit, super dope. Fucking bunch of shit like that, and it was very dope.
Yeah.
Why did I bring that up? Oh yeah, because you with
Yeah.
Buried Alive. That's how I was with Ronald Jenkins. I love that full shit.
It was just, it's weird when you find something is like that tripped me out because I straight up never heard anything like that or seen anybody use that kind of equipment before. 8-string guitar with fucking 2 kill switches, fucking bunch of crazy looking.
That and yeah, I love seeing people use instruments and making different noises you expect to hear from it, or use them in a different way. I love that shit.
You ever heard?
It's kind of like dubstep,
Yeah,
in a way. Not necessarily genre wise, but the concept in using something and turning into something totally different and using it as an instrument. Yeah, super dope.
Like there's some modern acoustic guitar music that's good to listen to also, because there are people out there that listen to they use the guitar like it's a percussion instrument, and they're fucking hitting harmonic tones and shit and just using it as a drum.
Yeah.
And it's really interesting to watch.
That and how like dubstep, how they would take a piece of a sound and then loop it hella tight
Yeah.
and use the tightness of the loop to create the frequency that's the note.
Yeah. So you have like that constant resounding pitch and tone and everything that's riding throughout the whole fucking the whole song.
Hey, dude, Ronald Jenkins, he has stuff as recently as 2 years ago, but the stuff that I was fucking with was 12 years ago. And I want to show you a little piece of what this guy does.
All right.
Let me show you right now. Here we go.
Don't get flagged.
He would always do that too. Hello, YouTubes.
It's dope. It's killing it on some keyboards.
Dude, just freestyling. Look at him get it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's cool when they can.
Shit.
That's stylish. That's a stylish use of it. Using the roll wheel.
Dude, this fool's on point.
Yeah.
Let me play you one more.
That's sick. Damn. That's dope.
Fool's so dope, dude.
Yeah.
I love this dude's whole vibe.
It's like, how do you adjust the keys sensitivity to that? Like, you know what I mean?
And look at him working that wheel in the left with his
Yeah.
left hand.
Yeah. That's fucking dope. See, that's totally backwards how I would play guitar.
Well, you know what's a trip?
But then again,
Guitar in comparison to keyboard. Dude, I play keys.
yeah.
I don't play keys like on a highly skilled level. I play by ear, and I'm able to make it happen when I need it to happen.
You can adjust everything in the meantime. Like you're able to dial everything in there.
But for me, for keys, I mean it's laid out from left to right.
yeah.
Everything's right there. There's steps.
Yep.
For a guitar, you are only left to right for so much, and then to take it to the next note, you have to take it to the next string. So you're not only left to right, but you're also layers.
Yeah, it's up and down.
Dude, you are as a
You wanna
guitar.
get
You as a
into-
guitar player, you have muscle memory. Your fingers go where the sound's gonna sound good.
Yeah. Some of the time.
Yeah. Well, where you think it's gonna sound good. Me, when I grab a guitar, it's all fucking ding dong bing bing. It's fucking nothing, dude. Because my fingers don't know where to go. You got to maneuver layers. I'm used to just from left to right.
Yep. And if you want to take it higher, you can just move the.
You just
digital
take it up a
keyboard over,
string. Yeah. Me, I fuck, dude. It's weird. It's so weird.
Music's a trip, dude. Like, I've been wanting to learn theory, but that is a whole different breed of understanding music. Like, just getting into space. I have no understanding of what the fuck I'm doing on a guitar. I just see patterns. And
Yeah.
when you get into it, you've made a shitload of beats and stuff, but when you get into the zone, you probably don't even think beat count, this and that. You just kind of see colors and shit when you're putting it all together.
Talk about not paying attention to beat count. Before I met Justo, I didn't know what a bar was.
Yeah.
I would just make the beat by feel.
Yeah.
Just where I felt like it should end and switch up to whatever it's going to switch up to.
So you could be playing some 16 bar shit now
Well,
that you know what it is. But
So it was always 16s, and I didn't even know it. And that's
Yeah.
the thing that he had told me. He's like, dude, I don't know what it is, but your beats, they're perfect. Where as soon as I'm done with my verse, it turns into the hook already.
yeah,
And I didn't realize what was happening. And he's like, yeah, you know what, at this bar? And I had to tell him, I don't know what a bar is, dude.
yeah.
So maybe you can tell me what a bar is.
Dude.
So I
music
had
theory's
Justin
true.
explain to me what a bar was. And from there, I learned what a bar was, and I rocked knowing what a bar was for a minute. But then I learned about measures, and notes, and beats.
Yeah.
You know,
I remember
there's
when you were
X
telling
amount.
me about when you were learning about different like sound, different names of colors, sounds. Like there was brown sound.
Oh yeah, pink noise.
Sound. Yeah, pink noise.
Oh yeah, for a while for
shit's
mixing
a
and
trip.
mastering, I would put my ears through 30 seconds of pink noise. I would just listen to pink noise in the speakers out loud, because what happens is when you listen to the pink noise and then you go straight to what you're mixing, after listening to pink noise, it will really bring out the shitty that you need to clean
kind
up.
of hear the overlaps over
Yeah,
here.
it brings out what you really need to clean up. I learned that from a gentleman named Rico. Shout out to the Sound Theory. I'm not sure if they still exist. If not, R.I.P. If they do still exist, big shout out to the Sound Theory and Rico, because that dude was a piece of work. Dope shit. Was and is.
Excellent. We're happy to hear.
Drinks up. Cheers to Rico. What, the glasses broke?
Oh,
I'm
not
gonna
doing
need
that again on the
I'm
show.
gonna need another Red Bull. You want another one?
Red Bull? Yeah, I'll take it.
Rick, shut up.
This podcast is brought to you by Anchor.
Hey, this podcast is brought to you.
We're here.
We out here. I almost asked him Mavaka.
Yep. Almost.
That sounds like a
But
place,
not quite.
Mavaka. You ever been to
Mavaka?
Mavaka?
I've been to
Hey man, I'm
Slovakia.
going. Hey, me and my girl, we're going on vacation. We're going to Mavaka. Almost asked him there.
That's a vacation spot. Hey, so you mentioned earlier, what was the
Little can.
was it the bunch of bobs or something?
Bunch of. Oh no. The Council of Bens.
No, the Council
Is a
of Bens.
So I saw this TikTok in the middle of the night, and it shows this girl who came across her friend Ben is a member of a group called the Council of Bens, and they got merch.
Yeah.
And
Pretty dope.
I forgot how many thousands of members in the group, but I'm assuming everybody named Ben that comes across it is gonna
Get some kind of discount.
is gonna send that friend they follow request.
Dude,
It kind of makes me want to start a group called the Council of Ricks.
there's a subreddit called r/.
I feel like there's more Ricks than Bens.
Probably. You know, I think you might be right. I think Rick's making a comeback.
Comeback shit. That's like when somebody says I'm back on my bullshit.
But that name's kind of like
I'm right here on a big fucking pile of my bullshit because I never left.
Oh.
Pile.
a Rick pile.
A mountain. I'm I'm sitting on a mountain of my bullshit on a long-legged horse without stilts.
Oh, there you go.
Legs so long I need a parachute to jump off that birch.
What the fuck?
It's my high horse, dog. Don't worry about me, dude. It's the vodka and the Red Bull, dude. Shout out. It's only Thursday. Friday's 12-pack can be pimpin'. It's gonna be fucking pimpin'. That's if Bobby can handle my shirt. My shirt. Hey, speaking of shirts, I'm gonna make sure to wear my Up to No Good Again t-shirt. Bobby told me that he's like, dude, you always wear that
The
shirt in
same
the
one,
podcast.
right?
Yeah, that's what he told me. Did you notice that too?
No, I was listening to the
oh,
podcast.
'cause
but,
I never noticed
when he
that.
pointed it out, it definitely, yeah, because I've seen it a few times.
So I'm
I
gonna
thought
have to
that
wear
was on purpose.
No, it wasn't on purpose. I intentionally tried to make a shirt that I made on the podcast, but
Yeah.
not that shirt specifically. I feel like that shirt's got all its promo it's gonna get.
Yeah,
Mo promo.
no more promo.
No homo, but mo promo, bro. For sure.
Excellent.
Rick's like,
Stupid.
Hey, dude, shit, don't worry about it. What starts fucking?
Let's get it. Get that shit off.
Hey, dude, this is wrong fucking part. You just fucking killed our whole sponsorship from that, dude.
Bobby's gonna be pissed.
Dude, Big Jess Brown Ave as
What about him?
dude, he got us some, I guess you could say, sponsor.
Yep.
Yeah, dude, so tomorrow I'm gonna stop over at Greenfish and go over and possibly pick up some sushi plates
Yeah.
for me and Bobby Wasabi to try out tomorrow. And if they're good, then we're gonna give a big shout out to Greenfish. Until then, they get the mute button, boy.
Oh, hey, let me know how it goes.
I will, dude, because if it goes well, I'm gonna see if I can get them to sponsor Adrenaline Flunkies, plural,
Yeah.
pluralized.
What would you want the promo code to be?
I know for
That'd be-
Friday's
that'd be
12
an
pack, the
interesting
promo
one.
code is gonna be 12 pack.
Yeah. Flunk?
Nah, that's whack.
Yeah. It's kind of. Gotta have
Flunky.
something a little more appealing though to them too.
Adrenaline Flunky.
Yeah.
Yeah, Adrenaline Flunky or... So what I want to do is head on over to Greenfish and
See what they think.
no, I want to create a 12-pack meal.
Oh, nice.
Like get something named after us, like a special package.
That'd be cool.
where-
Get some marketing in.
Friday's 12-pack meal where they show up and they're like, let me get the Friday's 12-pack. And it's like, you know,
That's
depending
a good
on what they
option.
have on the menu, from what I know right now, they have a teriyaki. They have,
You're already plugging them, dude.
no, who am I plugging?
Good point.
Hey, am I plugging Greenfish? Or am I not plugging anybody yet?
I got you.
They got a burger, and I can't remember what the burger is. It's something. Oh, a chicken katsu, a chicken katsu burger.
Oh shit, that sounds good.
Like I fuck with chicken katsu.
Yeah.
Chicken katsu is one of those things that I went and tried over at
Was it Ellen?
L&L,
Yeah. Shit. Fine.
and I was like, I could probably do this.
Yeah. First time I looked at it, I just saw it. I'm like, fuck it, I'll give it a shot. I looked at it,
It's
I smelled
too
it, and I was like,
expensive to be paying somebody else to make it though.
yeah.
Like really, chicken katsu cost to feed 5 people, probably $10. No bullshit,
Yeah.
dude. Yeah, where if you're going to L&L, you're gonna be paying to feed 4 people,
It's gonna be like,
$30-$40.
depending on how
Easy.
hungry these
Easy.
motherfuckers are.
Well, I mean, 30-40 easy. If you're really hungry, you're touching in $50-$60.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, if you're really trying to eat right and not be worrying about whether or not there's gonna be more later.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're talking $50-$60. Now, when you're cooking it yourself, that chicken katsu, you just buy chicken breast, cut it up the way you want it. Panko
Shake and
breadcrumbs, a little bit of egg, and some oil. Done deal, dude. And rice is cheap as fuck. So,
Oh,
yeah, why bother at that point going somewhere and paying somebody way too much to do it? I'll fuck with that shit. However, back to what I was saying. Greenfish has fucking a chicken katsu burger. A chicken katsu burger. And they got all kinds of other shit. So I plan on going over there and swooping up some of that sushi tomorrow. And we'll eat it before the show, and we'll know whether or not we're going to give them a holler.
Yep. Give them a shout out.
But like I said, I definitely want to create a 12-pack meal, though, where I
Yeah.
could send them to go get in. Let me get that 12-pack meal.
Yeah.
And,
They just come up with some kind of combo.
yeah, I want to go. So when I go there tomorrow, I'm going to take a look. And I don't see any reason why any establishment wouldn't want to partake in that.
Yeah.
Especially during a time like this when it's slow.
Any
and-
advertisement is good.
Yeah, any opportunity to bring in more people.
Yeah. Got a ways to go.
Hey, dude, so Do you got anything else that you needed to touch on? Yo,
This
yeah,
week-
this dick right here, bitch. No. You touch upon my nuts. Hey, don't be laughing, fool. This ain't funny for kids. Hey, put your headphones back on. Plug your nose, fool.
No, as far as this week, I'm glad things are turning around. Fucking been a long run.
I'm glad you're mobile, bro.
Shit, yeah.
Bro, dude.
Feels like I'm missing my feet. Fucking had to take a weird ride, lift this morning.
You took a lift?
Yeah.
Why was it weird? Tell me.
It's just hella early. Fucking dude rolls up, and it's like a real talk. It felt like an old school drug deal, like trying to get something, during that hour. I'm just like, this is like 3:40 in the morning.
Do you only Lyft or Uber too?
I can't get the Uber app to work at all on my phone, so it just never worked. Lyft is the only one that seems to work.
Huh.
I've used those Lime bikes.
You rode a Lime bike to work?
Not to work.
Oh.
Fuck no. That's a little too far, but I'd have to switch like 3 of them, get up like fucking 2:30, hit the fucking road.
Talking about the bike or the scooter?
The scooter.
Oh, yeah.
Those are fun.
Dude, I charged birds for a minute for money.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Side hustle?
It was cool because what was happening is I was taking my work van home for when I was
Okay,
doing
so
my
you
other
had-
job.
So you had the space.
Yeah, and I would just load up the van on the way home from work
Nice.
and just take them home. But the shitty thing is, before 9 o'clock, not everything's available. You can't just snatch up bird scooters. You have to snatch them up after 9 o'clock. That's when more of them are available.
Yeah, people
Other
aren't
than that-
counting where they're going.
Other than that, it has to be one that was way off the grid. And luckily for me, I worked in Mountain View and lived in San Jose, so there's a lot of distance in between. And there must be some employees that work at Moffett Field that would ride the bird scooter to Moffett Field from wherever the fuck they were. But it was somewhere far off the grid to where when I picked up that scooter, it was $20. It got me $20 for the charge. And I would snatch them up. I would find them over in Moffett Field in Mountain View and charge them in San Jose. The thing about that is I think that the person who was riding it out there had plans on coming back to it to ride it home.
Oh shit.
And I was snatching them up every other
Fucking
day.
got 'em stranded.
Yeah, I was snatching them up every other day. And this person's like, fuck, who the fuck's doing this? Because they were in weird places.
Yeah.
Like I found one in the hedge, like the
Yup.
vine growing along the sound wall for the freeway.
Yeah, I
It was,
found
like,
it-
tucked
when
in
I
there.
needed to use the scooters and shit. I found them in some weird ass places. Some dude hid one behind a dumpster by my house, and one dude had it like fucking upside down in a bush.
Yeah, I would only snatch at the ones that would give me $20 for the charge.
Yeah.
But sometimes I would show up to that location on the map and I couldn't find it. One time I showed up and it was near the San Jose Arena, and there's a creek right next to it.
Yup. Find a lot of them over there.
So
huh?
the scooter that I found 3 scooters on the map that were $20,
Yeah.
and I was like, "What the fuck are they?"
Under the bridge.
Dude, I looked down over the bridge. The creek is full of water, and they're fucking right there in the water,
God
dude.
damn it.
That's why they're there and nobody's getting them. But I happen to have a big ass magnet on my work van, dog. For whatever reason, I had a big ass magnetron microwave magnet,
The fuck.
and I fucking
Just tied it to a
I
rope.
tied it onto a fucking string, dog, a rope, and brought that bitch down and was able to. Well, it was a few magnets. It wasn't just one magnet. It was
and
a
it
few.
probably took a couple of whacks at it. It should getting stuck in the
And I
mud if
pulled
it's in the
up
water.
$60 worth of scooters. I got them home. 2 of them charged. One of them wouldn't take the charge, so I couldn't collect the 20 for that. But I collected $40. Another time,
Still got the A for effort.
and I want to say another time, but I want to say also at the same time, it was that time that I was short one. I brought in X amount of scooters to charge up and expected to see X amount of dollars. And one of them didn't charge, and I was really pissed off about it. I felt like I got gypped.
Yeah, of course.
And so I was like, fuck that. It was time to go to work, or it was time for me to wake up for work. I woke up for work and got ready super fast, and I had enough time to wiggle before it was time to get to work. dude, I found another one. I was like, fuck that. I want another one. At least another $5 one. I found another $20 one along with like 20 more $20 ones.
Yeah.
Because the way that the pricing worked is if the scooter was hard to get to, or if it hadn't gotten any attention for too long,
Yeah.
then the price goes up to charge it because it's needed. Like, find our shit. Somebody knew that hustle, and 2 blocks from where I lived, they were snatching them up and keeping them until the charge was worth X amount of dollars, and then they would charge it and collect the money.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to this backyard that was full of fucking bird scooters. Full of bird scooters. I'm talking like 40 of those bitches. So I went back there and snatched up 2.
Yeah.
I made up my shit plus some more. But when
How much does it cost you, like, out of pocket just to get one charge? Like, how
So I did the
you're
math.
bringing them here,
I
you're
did-
charging them.
I did the math, and to charge, I think it was 5 or 6 scooters. I did like the kilowatt hours in comparison to blah blah blah. I had the exact numbers because the place that I was living at, there was solar, so they paid attention to the numbers.
Yeah.
And
That's a lot of pull.
I want to say to charge the 5 of them every night was only like $2 or $3 out of pocket. Yeah. To charge 5 of them. Now, depending on where you pick them up and how long they have needed a charge, it's gonna, determine whether anywhere from
Whatever the overall pull is.
for 25 to fucking $100. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For the charges. But like I said, I was only shooting for like the dubs and shit.
Yeah. Try to get that quick 20.
Yeah, and there was a lot of times that I would go to the map, to the spot on the map where it showed that $20 scooter was, and I couldn't find it.
Yeah, those are probably like the target ones. That's why they're so high.
But it was the hustle. Like
Bounty hunting
I
fucking
also
scooters.
I also went and followed the map to one of those
Shit,
$20
the
ones.
Bounty
I went and
hunter.
followed the map to one of those $20 ones, and it led me to a garage where I looked inside of the garage, a little crack that you could see where it opens, and they had a whole bunch of scooters in there. I wanted to snitch, but I ain't no snitch, dude. Dude, I wanted to report it, and as I was pulling it up to report it because I was bitter, I was like, fuck, that ain't no snitch. And I didn't, dude.
That's just bad karma.
Well, yeah.
Put that out there. Yeah.
Just fuck snitches, dude. Snitches get stitches, man. Hey, Rick used to call Wiener Schnitzel Wiener Schnitzel. I was like, what the fuck's a snitch?
I still hear adults call it that.
I was like, what the fuck's a snitchel, dude?
Yeah.
He's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, fucking snitchels get
Wiener
stitchels,
Schnitzel?
fool.
Wiener Schnitzel?
Snitchels get stitchels. Shut up, fool. Go to sleep. It's past your bedtime,
Get
dog.
sniffles by cripples.
Sniffles on nipples.
Boom.
Do you fuck your podcast?
It was a rough week, man. It was hard for me to put down a script. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, you have a script? You wrote some shit out?
No, it was hard for me to this week.
Well, luckily we were able to just go with the
Kinda
flow
wing
today. It's funny because I want to say, hey, we're past an hour. Should probably wrap it up, but I'm not fucking done chatting.
Well, you're the one who's controlling the button, so it's all
Well,
good.
what I definitely want to do before you head out is send you off with some of your merch.
Yeah. The masks came out looking fantastic.
I like the masks.
I really like the look of how the ink came together with the fucking material.
The
Like,
font pops on the black.
It looks clean as fuck.
Yeah, I like it. It's
And
fun to look at.
It's crazy because it's such a basic logo, you know what I mean? But it pops.
You know what's funny is I have 12-pack Friday's 12-pack masks, and I have one adrenaline Flunky mask,
Yeah.
and I don't wear my 12-pack mask. I just like the Flunky mask. It just looks tight, and I like when people go, "What is that?"
Yeah.
I go, and then I go, "Oh, it's a podcast I listen to. I signed up for the fan club and got this in the mail."
Nice.
And they're like, "Oh yeah, cool."
Yeah. All right.
Like, you should check it out. It's really funny. Like, I promote it that way. Like, I'm not a part
That's
of
our
it.
one listener and shit. Somebody who's seen you wear it at the bank.
Hey, shout out to our 3 listeners right now.
All right, hello, all three of you.
I wish it showed. Oh, it says right here. I know one of our viewers is Bobby Wasabi's wife. So shout out to you. I'm pointing at the camera like you can see me, but it's not even hooked up.
Nope.
Holla.
Pointing at a blind guy.
Oh
shit. Okay.
I like the tests. That test was funny. You want to take a gay test? Take a test, find out if you're gay.
Dude.
Find out if you like the cock.
No.
Hey, it's so funny you say that. Are you scared?
No, I'm not scared whatsoever. I'm just not cool with that kind of questioning.
You don't even know what kind of questions they are. It's not
All right,
like
fuck it. All right, you know
it's
what?
not like, hey, if you saw a dick, would you desire putting it in your mouth? You know what I mean?
For real, it's not like that.
Hey, have you seen you ever watch Joe Rogan stand up?
Yeah.
You see that one where he talks about that one dude? He goes, fuck, I can't remember his name, but it's a dude that I want to say it's Mike Pence, but he talks about the dude who's going up against this whole gay movement and blah blah blah, and he goes, "There's only two types of people who have a problem with gay people. It's the religious people who are just like trained to think like that, and they don't know no better." And then there's the people who secretly think dicks taste delicious, and that's why he's hating Ellen Tough, because secretly he thinks dicks may taste delicious. That's you. I'm not kidding. No, I'm fucking with you, dude.
Good dick.
So, did you know, what was that all about? How the fuck did you make that noise happen?
I have no idea.
You must be magical.
Magical.
You must be like the bracelet, dude. Like a golden bracelet. Did I tell you about
With
this?
this bright shining jewel.
It was you that I told about that.
Something like that.
Well, I told the girl she was like a bracelet.
Yeah.
You are like a bracelet with sprinkles. Sprinkles. Blingies. Sprinklies.
Shining bright.
Did you see this project that I'm working on?
Oh yeah, the shoes. The shoe project.
That's a little rough, but you get the idea.
Yeah.
I tried it. I knew it was going to be rough, so I tried it on an old pair of shoes.
Yeah.
But when I get it down, I'm definitely going to cop a pair of size 13 AF1s and make them some Fridays 12 packs and motherfuckers on the jack
You
machine.
just gotta get the right kind of tools to get it in there too.
Well, what I did was, so I have
Being
this
able to wedge
technique.
tape into the material.
I have this technique of printing on the fabric really strong and secure that I don't feel anybody's fucking with right now. So I applied that to this.
Yeah.
But
We're looking at a shoe right now.
if you look at the edges of it, yeah, it's on the Instagram, I think. If not, I'll post it so that you don't wonder what the fudge.
Yep.
But
We're gonna do some adrenaline flunky shoes.
definitely the
It has to
adrenaline
happen.
flunky sweatsuit. Definitely the sweatsuit, because
Gotta do like
the black sweatsuit can be pulled off 100%.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And I would love to do that. Stitches and Riches would love to do that. So whenever you're ready for that,
Sounds
You're-
pretty good.
yeah, I'm ready. Let's do it.
I'm ready. Just let me wait for that check to clear.
Picking up the sweatsuit tomorrow.
We go hit up the homie store.
But with this, the shoe thing, so this is the method that I found online, and
So you just layer it.
so what happened was the method that I saw online, they were gluing regular fabric. It was flannel fabric to
Okay.
these areas, and it made it look. It was just flannel. I don't know. It gave it a color scheme. I thought to myself, I mean, that's just fabric on there.
Mm.
I can apply fabric to a shoe using the image that I want on it instead. So I did that. But I feel like instead of just gluing it on top, if we cut the seam here, cut this whole seam, and remove this part, and then I sew it to it with the sewing machine, and then reattach it through the exact same seam because the holes in the line will still be there. I think then we're working with something. However, then this is
That's a lot more complicated than taking a pre-existing shoe and slapping your label on it.
It is a lot more complicated, but it's a lot more secure, durable, longer lasting, worth the money.
Yeah.
So at that point, if you wanted a pair of my lady's birthdays,
yeah,
I could definitely pull that off at a high quality, like a long lasting quality where it looks like you bought, like they were made like that.
Yeah, have them look hella custom and shit.
But for the amount of time and effort that goes into that, the dollar amount might be pretty high.
Yeah, but you gotta start making them.
But this is the Silicon Valley.
Yeah.
There's money here.
Yeah.
Minimum wage is what?
Here right now it's supposed to be
Like
what?
15 bucks?
Yeah, 15 and
Yeah,
change,
dude,
I
they
think.
can afford my shoes. Hey, speaking of minimum wage, fuck this shit. No, I'm just kidding. No, not even about minimum wage. Did you notice that they're opening shit back up?
Yeah, I heard that we're switching back over to the
25%?
purple to red.
I don't know about the colors.
The red tier.
I'm fucking Chris Blood, nigga. I don't know about the
COVID
colors,
thing.
but
Well, we were like on the purple tier, which is like everything needs to still be closed. You need to be as distant as we were during the initial shutdown, and then I guess we dropped back down to red just a couple days ago, or just pretty recently. So it's more like we can get a little more back to normal. We want to start talking about getting our kids back into the classroom and moving forward, but I haven't. I'm still not sure if I even want my kids to go back to the classrooms yet. You know what I mean? Not that the fucking distance learning is really cutting it.
Do you feel like with the distance learning that your kids are getting easy A's?
No.
He's all A's. You're all A's.
Dude, I'm lucky if I can get my kids to fucking fully participate. My youngest kid, he's in for some shit. It's just been hard for him to stay focused on it.
Dude, I'm so lucky.
And my oldest, his attitude lately has just been pretty tough. I'm trying to keep him straight on it. Like, you gotta ride him the whole time and get him to do it.
How old are your kids?
8 and 4.
Okay, so they're not latchkey kids. Even if school was popping, they wouldn't be latchkey kids.
Oh, no, not at all. There's always somebody with him.
So Little Rick's a latchkey kid when school was popping.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he had his own key, and I'm not here. I'm
Well,
working.
no, but he's also pretty responsible.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's where I was saying I'm super lucky.
Yeah.
Because I don't experience any of that. I mean, I've had a couple of emails from the teacher saying that he didn't turn this in or he didn't do this.
Yeah.
But, that's that's every now and then.
It's not like a raging in the middle of the class or having some
No,
kind of
no.
problems.
That and my biggest problem is, it's not even a problem. My biggest concern is whether or not he's doing his class under a fucking blanket. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, dude, nah. I don't know, the way that I look at it, I'm like, dude, you're still in school, so at least have this half of your body, your upper half of your body, looking like you're ready for school.
Decent shirt.
Like, you could be in your underwear, dog. Just make sure that your shirt's clean and your hair's combed and your teeth are brushed.
I've said the same kind of shit to my son.
Yeah.
And he doesn't really want to. He doesn't want to follow along with it. He's just honestly lazy. And he wakes up in the middle of the night.
Our kids, dog.
Fuck yeah, dude. Because you want a tablet? Here you go. You want a phone? Here you go.
Now, a part of that is us spoiling ourselves. Yeah. It's like, oh, this is what'll keep you out of my face right now.
Oh shit, here you go. And then you think that 5 minutes is gonna be it. Hey, give me that back. No! Fuck. And then now it's a constant battle back and forth.
Yeah. I'm about to experience something different with my daughter. She her mother wants to. She's more involved, and she's not. She wasn't raised on, you know, she was raised on parenting,
Yeah.
like involved parenting.
I had half of that.
So she only. That's all she has to go off of. So, with our daughter, she's very in tune. She's very involved. She does have a few.
Kind of.
The TV thing, I find that it's me putting the TV on to try to entertain her.
Yeah.
And for me, it's a tool to calm them down.
Yeah.
But
I always tried to find something that was like colorful, friendly, and musical. You know what I mean? Like I wanted to have like.
so, did you play it?
My son loved this one called A Frog Named Sam, and Ben Rudnick and Friends, and it's just like kids' version of some Grateful Dead hippie shit and cartoon frogs, and both my kids fucking love that shit. So,
Did you guys do this one
I
right?
do that a lot.
No, wait,
Nope.
not that one. Not that.
Nope.
Nah, did you guys?
Definitely not that one, sir.
Did you guys do this one right here?
This is a reminder. Turn the refrigerator back on.
Oh shit! I think we're past our
Alexa,
broadcast time.
stop the timer. Alexa, set reminder to turn the
Shut the-
refrigerator on in 1 hour.
Shut the fuck up!
Okay, I'll remind you in 1 hour. I have a few tips for using reminders.
Nah, don't. I don't even worried about the tips. Alexa,
Yeah.
be quiet.
I got the tip for you.
Hey, so check it out.
What the fuck,
You
no?
put, your kids didn't fuck with this?
Only for a brief minute, but
Hey.
it was the remixes.
What, the ones in different languages?
Yeah. Yeah, the fucking Russian ones, the Japanese ones, the French ones. It was all bad. My oldest was about those. My youngest hasn't really gotten into those ones. They're all into these weird fucking cartoon spoof, heavy metal, scary videos.
Heavy metal scary videos. What?
Yeah. No, it's like evil Sonic the Hedgehog with like fucking heavy metal music in the backgrounds. It's like Sonic EXE. It's some old fucking meme shit. But yeah, both my kids fucking seem to get caught up in it. My oldest like, I like the music. I was like, alright, well you don't like scary movies, and every time you hear heavy metal music you think of fucking scary shit.
Were you scared of the Slenderman?
The Slenderman? Lance
Yeah.
Slenderman?
Lance Slenderman?
Yes,
That's a
Lance
person?
Slenderman?
I don't know who that is.
No, Slenderman.
The Slenderman, the dude with the suit and no face.
Oh yeah.
So that was
He's like-
something that I had to deal with.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, little Rick used to come into my room and tell me the Slenderman was in the backyard.
The Slenderman? Fucking Lance Slenderman.
To the point where I would send him and let him spend the night at his friend's house. He would be spending the night, and I would get a call from him telling me, "The Slenderman's in the backyard over here. Can you come get me?" And I'd have to
I
come.
know.
I'd have to come get his ass, dude. Like, all right, I'm coming to get him.
Dude, what was it we were watching? Fuck, I watched this movie. It was Lava Lantula this weekend.
What?
Dude, it was.
Where'd you watch this at?
It was like a Sharknado kind of movie. Fucking
What do you mean by that? You mean garbage?
yes. The only reason
It's
we
like
watched
fucking Tremors 5.
the only reason we watched it is because it had like the majority of the cast of Police Academy in it. And
So it was a comedy?
yeah, dude, it's like fucking Sharknado. Like you just watch it because of how bad it is. But
Dude, I'm down to watch Police Academy.
but it had Steve Guttenberg, it had fucking Michael Winslow, you know, doing all the fucking voices,
The
and sound
noises,
effects
yeah.
and shit. It had the lady cops.
Right to, who the girl? Can you please put your hands behind your back? That
Yeah.
chick?
Mm-hmm.
Did I do that right at all? Probably
Not
not.
at all. No. Boom. Awful.
Hey, dude.
But no, and it's lava spitting tarantulas like coming out of volcanoes taking over LA. There's earthquakes and there's giant, multiple size fucking lava spitting.
Yeah, that's
tarantulas.
terrible.
It was awful, but it was actually pretty funny just watching it.
That's
But
terrible.
my oldest son, comes in and he sees it. He's like, "They're not real, are they?" And I'm
You're
like,
yeah, they
I'm
are.
like, no. My old lady's like, yeah, and he like switches over to me, and
When your lady
Yeah,
says
they're
yeah,
real.
it's because she likes fucking with them.
yeah,
Hell yeah.
because he fucks with her all day long. You know what I mean?
So
Like,
it's her chance
when
to
I'm
get
at
him
work,
back.
like she's there, taking care of the kids. You know, then let her have her pay back. You know, she's earned it.
Yeah.
It's like because he looks at me, he's always asking me like he triple checks. He's like, is it really real? Yeah. Look over at her, ask your mom.
Dude, I'm looking forward to playing tricks on my daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, just all kinds of fun shit.
Dude, Halloween, like, real talk, my favorite thing is when the kids get scared and they run up to you, your kid. It's like they get scared and then they latch onto you from that fear, you know what I mean? Best fucking hug ever, dude. You're just like, yeah, I got
You're
you,
the
bro.
hero. They hug you like a hero.
You know what I mean? I always love that because it's happened just a handful of times with both my boys. But that fucking fear hug, like that's, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Hell
then
yeah.
they're like, okay, Dad saved me, and then they're like all about Dad for like a week and a half.
Hey, you get that feeling when you take them in the swimming pool.
Yeah.
You take them in the swimming pool. Oh, Dad, hold me.
Yep.
I can't swim. Like, all right, motherfucker, you better hold on tight then, little
Got you, homie.
bitch. Hey, dude, check this out.
Out your floaty.
Hey, this episode of this podcast has been brought to you by Anchor and 12-Pack Media. Tune in next week to Adrenaline Flunkies.
For episode 5.
Plural. You got anything to say?
Peace the fuck out.
Say it to yourself.
Hasta la vista.
Because there ain't nowhere for you to say that shit to us yet, unless you want to send it to the email, Fridays12pack at gmail.com. Yo, this is Adrenaline
Shameless
Flunky. Peace. Hey, I got something for you, Matt. This is your outro music.
Oh shit. Here
Are
we
you
go.
ready for this? Here we go.
See how it goes. I can't be it.
This is your outro music.
The fuck?
What is this? Is that gay?
No, you're gonna get me cut out.
Nah, don't worry about that. We're using this. This is it. We're just talk over it the whole time so you can't tell what the fuck
Cheddar
this
cheese.
shit is. Cheddar cheese, motherfucker, Red Bull,
Breakfast
absolute,
sandwich.
and a fucking jar of wheat and a cardboard box.
All right. See you next week. Ah.